Testing, testing.
Something.
Is it working? Yeah, it's working.
JRCC Pro.
Test 1 2. Hello, 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 hello. Everyone should be able to hear me. Harry? Yes? Please tell me.
You're echoing.
I'm
On the
echoing.
stream.
How am I echoing on the stream? Oh, I just heard myself. How the heck am I echoing?
I think we might be echoing on stream too. Let's see. Yeah, we are.
That would make it sound like you're hearing.
Oh well?
Oh, well. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. Like it's, like.
Is your mic feeding back into itself for Discord?
It shouldn't.
Yeah, I think your Discord microphone is the microphone you're using for streaming.
Well, let me do. This shouldn't be. So let's check that real quick. Yeah, it did. It definitely brought up errors. Let me. My mic is right.
I don't know, it's weird because I can hear your music and I have the stream muted.
You can hear. Wait, you can hear the music right
no,
now?
never mind. I have two streams open for some reason, I think. I think that's what's going on.
Is it coming through your mic?
I'm going crazy. That's a me problem, not a you problem. We're good. I had two tabs open with the stream running.
Oh.
What did I miss?
Just me being dumb.
Digital causing me to think I have an issue when apparently it wasn't. Wait, I'm hearing myself.
Yeah.
I mean, it
think
sounds
it's
fine on my.
It is Bell Stream.
I hear the echo still.
Stream muted. Maybe that helps.
Oh. That would do it. Hold on. And test 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 1 2. Yep, it was Bell's stream. That's why I was hearing myself.
What?
It wasn't just me being dumb.
No. I was hearing.
There were two problems.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. It was. I was hearing the music coming, or the not the music, but I was hearing the audio from your stream, Bell. That's why it was. That's what it was. Hi, Fenderman. I just muted the stream for you, so you're fine. You're good. We're good there.
Got to drink water.
I'll drink.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, welcome back to stream.
So,
get that hydrate, I guess.
My computer crashed.
Anyway, we have Iris and we have Gazelle, both at the Militia Buddies with no real impact, rather no real difficulties. You've got yourself those old 20-year-old rad suits. Who knows whether they actually work?
Anyone got some duct tape?
To the Holy Zoo. For now, let's pan the camera over to Folger, Fluffy, and Dragonista over at Snow. Over at Snow's clinic. You can see that the 4 militia buddies sent there by Axel. Let me pull up their names real quick. Mocha, Caramel, Salty, and Ellen are all there standing guard. They're, kind of lightly armed. You see a pistol poking out of a pocket. You see that they've got like a knife. One of them's picking their teeth with a knife. They kind of see you coming.
Hi,
and they're
Incubus.
kind of
I'm doing
debating
wonderful.
whether
How
or
are
not
you?
to stop you.
It's been a
Because
minute.
On the one hand, they're lightly armored, and on the other hand, you have fucking Fluffy, who's armed to the teeth, wearing a bomb suit. You've got Dragonista backing them up. They still kind of like stand in your way, kind of like, yeah, the doctor's busy. She's taking care of one of our patients right now. They don't want you to fuck that up because, again, this is petty. He's one of their own. They're like, they're protecting Snow, but they're also protecting their own friend. So, what do you do to get them to let? How do you convince them to let you pass?
Oh, easy. We're on an errand for Snow. We're just coming to check in.
No, this is
He?
this
He?
is the other
This
group
is
right now.
our
Ah, sorry. He.
I just need a quick
We have an injured
patch job for
dragon
my
here. We
friend.
need help.
You have an injured dragon here. Mocha kind of steps up. You can see that she's probably the leader right now. Kind of
Try to stop my
bigger
stream
and
whenever I
bulkier.
can, but sometimes working yourself to the bone.
Militia doesn't actually have like a military.
Bean, you're not
structure.
supposed to work yourself to the bone.
That Gazelle has like this military hunter uniform. They're more like a bunch of loose brutes who are vaguely under one structure. More like a tribe than an actual. Quickly pull up my threat document. Make sure I have that correct.
Dr. Rose.
Yeah.
Take me home.
They kind of go like, oh yeah,
Dr.
you're hurt.
Rose.
So is everyone else around here. Why does that make you special? It's like it's a clinic. Everyone here is hurt.
I got a big gun that says we should get this. Says we should take care of my friend here.
Ah, okay, go ahead. So are you actually pulling the gun and pointing it at them?
I'm using it to intimidate. Is what I'm trying to do in D&D terms.
Yeah.
Okay. I will.
However that translates.
It's going. It's coming along well. Thank you.
So what you're doing here is you're threatening violence. Is what you're doing. So that is going to be.
I am
go
working
aggro on someone.
on the.
Make clear what you do and what you'll do to them if they.
Yeah, I'm working on getting it
I
together.
will note that there's
I'll take
something here that
pictures.
says if you don't, you're going to. Like, there's no. There's no bluffing with go aggro. It's like if you miss the roll and they force your hand, you're gonna open fire on a group of 4 fluffy beans right here in the street.
Do you want to
So
fight
if
them,
that's
or
what you
do
want, go ahead and
me
roll
to
plus
talk
hard.
to them?
I don't think I want to escalate to the point of possibly shooting yet. So I will leave
Yet.
that for later in the conversation.
Okay. Other options include basically pushing your way past, in which case you'd be seizing something by you'd basically be seizing something by force with like no weapons involved. At which point they could escalate back with guns if they want to.
Oh yeah, I'll
big are
definitely
these,
have it done.
guards? They're
Done for
small,
Anthrocon.
human animal size.
I can't
yeah,
wait.
It's like it's actually been a point.
I think I should have it done
between
in
Gazelle and Fluffy over
in a few weeks,
So
maybe a
you got
month.
4 of them, roughly the same size as Fluffy. I will note, if you try to push your way past, there's nothing really they can do to stop you, short of actually opening fire on you. At which point, it's on them. But it's like they have made it clear. It's like you. Would any of you
just
like
gonna
to
step
read a
up and look
person?
way
Here?
down at them.
Would any of you like
I'm
to
good
read a
at
person
that,
here?
aren't
I could try.
Okay, roll
Why
plus
not?
sharp.
I? Sure.
I'm looking at the question here. how can I get your character to stand aside?
Yes, yes, you will. We will definitely be doing a grand
So
reveal.
that's a 4 from, no, 5 from me.
I can't wait to share.
Okay. Go ahead and ask one anyway, but be prepared for the worst. Out of these questions here.
Yeah, how could I get your character to let us through? Would be the question.
Okay. You can see that Mocha has an attitude. It's like she sees you. She's basically all bluster. She is brash. She is aggressive. She knows that you have her number. She knows that you're bigger than she is. You're better armed than she is. She's doing this out of the. She's just doing this. How to put this? I know how I want it to look, but I'm not sure how to phrase it.
Like it's
She
a
is
formality
challenging you
almost.
because it is her job. She is being aggressive. She is being aggro because that is what is expected of her. She knows of you. She knows of your legend. She knows that if you want to get in a fight, she doesn't want to go to a fight because she's gonna fucking lose. She's going to get plastered across the floor if you decide to do that.
She's the
So
bouncer.
what she wants you to do is she wants you to give her an out. Essentially, it's like she wants you to. Actually, what she really wants is for you to just do it anyway. That way, she can say, "Oh well, we tried half-heartedly to stop this." That way, he's like you. That way, she's done her job. You get what you want, and nobody dies. So she's getting in your face. Her hand is like going for the knife on her belt. She's not being. You don't think she's gonna use it, but she's basically she's puffing herself up to make it look like she's doing the job. What do you do?
Well, I don't know if Dragonista or Fulgur wants to do anything. Give them a chance to do something in the moment. Otherwise, I'm gonna push past if either of them don't want to do something else.
Fulgur, Dragonista?
I got no objections here. I just want to get healed.
I'm gonna back up, back him up and say, "You want to let us pass? I'm pretty big. I'm almost 7 feet tall." Looking down at them.
Oh, are you actually? I didn't realize that. That's fucking huge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I'm
tall.
big.
So who's taller, Fulgur or Dragonista?
I'm maybe
I'm-
a little taller.
I'm at 7 foot even. She's over 7 foot.
All right, I like that.
The write-up said I'm built like She-Hulk.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love that.
So I'll just back up
cute.
my
How'd
friend
you
and
got
say,
there?
"You want to let us through?"
All right. One of you can go aggro.
Oh.
Basically, you're just actually. Let me rethink that real quick. Yeah. Go ahead and roll plus hard. Whichever you wants to roll. The other one
Plus
can
hard,
roll,
you
can roll to
said.
help.
I'm
I'm
pretty
good
fine.
at that.
I mean, what?
I'm very good at hard. So, unless you want to do it, I'll do it.
No, go ahead. You're good at that.
That'll be a 12.
Okay, on a 12, they cave and do what you want. So that you're basically pushing past them. They make a token show of resistance, and then they just kind of scatter like 9
Yeah?
hits. All right, so you bully into the clinic.
Yes, Phantom?
Snow is still bent over Petty and says, "The fuck are you doing here?" Like you don't. Oh, crap. How do I do this? She isn't expecting guests. She just saw someone bully past her
Oh.
guards. She is like her hand is hovering near a scalpel. It's like she's going to need to be calmed down before she's going to do anything for you. What do you do?
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna flash the nicest smile that I can and say, can you please help our friend? He's hurt. He's been shot.
Okay.
I know it's a little incongruous.
You can see that she's very leery of the situation. Like she is, her hand is still hovering near the scalpel. She's this big blue heron. Like she's maybe as tall as Fulgur, but it's like probably like a good 30% of that is just.
Phantom, you're at the bottom.
She's got
Not
a
me.
near the scalpel. She's kind of looking at you and says like, "I already have a patient. They're very sick. They'll probably die in a few days. Can your friend live without it?" It's like she's basically saying, "Yeah, I might be able to do this, but you're basically bullying your way in here. You're going to need to drop some jingle on this to make it worth my while. Otherwise, it's like you can't force her to help. She's a medic. It's like you want to keep her on your good side. If this were a Telltale game, this would be where something would pop up in the top of the corner. It's like Snow will remember this kind of thing.
So, quick question, because this could work really well for this. So I just reached 5 check marks on improvement with that last hard roll.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah.
Am I instantly able to get one of those improvements?
Yeah, instantly, yeah.
Because I was thinking about taking the get a new gun thing move and then doing the prepared for the inevitable, which basically
Alright,
gives.
I'm gonna go grab myself a quick snack.
And I was thinking about bullying.
And I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Okay. Shit, I like that. I will note, just as the MC, as the person who is able to just like declare this stuff fiat, if you were to steal something from Snow, you would not need to spend some. It's like you will be getting this move on top of that. It's like if you want to go in and rob the angel, hell yeah. I was like that's an option. That would let you spend your gun lugger move on something else.
So
It's
I
like-
could get access to a first aid kit without necessarily needing to spend that. Is what you're saying? We could get a
I'm
first
saying
aid kit
you would
anyway?
be robbing the main medic in the city if you did that. Or if you want to use the gunslinger move,
Hi, Finny!
we can flavor it like, "Hey, remember this favor I did for you? I'm calling it in to get it from the angel without actually
Let's go
aggroing
that
it."
way.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting this eventually anyway, and this feels perfect.
I feel like I'm gonna hear about this later.
Yeah, probably.
Most likely.
Well, let me make sure I understand this correctly. You are using the gun lugger move to call in a favor from her. You are not robbing her. Is that correct?
I am not robbing, I am gaining the move prepared for inevitable, and I'm making it work flavor-wise.
All right, fantastic. I fucking love it. Okay, so you go up to Snow. What favor are you calling in to get this kit? Like, what work did you do for her before?
Remember a few years back when that patient kind of went insane on you? And I took him down for you, kept him from, ending your life? Why don't you get me a first aid kit and we can call that even, and we'll get out of here.
Okay. Let me quickly type this all down, make sure I have good notes.
It would probably be some situation like I was getting patched up, they were getting patched up at the same time, and they went crazy.
Okay, I like that.
Got up and tiny bitch. You're just like me. To lose. Sandwich.
Okay, thank you. So, Snow kind of ducks her head, and she's a hare, and she's got a lot of head to duck. So she kind of scowls at you and says, "You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Fuck. You're right. God, fucking damn it. You're right. Okay, just it's in the closet. Take what you need and get out of here, please. It's like I can't be seen around
And
you guys
then
anyway."
Then you can deal with the rest of what you got going on over there, whatever that is. Go
Yeah.
over to the closet, grab some stuff, and stuff it into a bag.
Yeah, crutch attack. You know how it is. Honestly, the guy's probably fucked, but whatever.
Yeah.
It'll only be 3 days till either he dies or we get a cure. So one way or the other. Okay. So you have an Angels kit. Let me quickly go up to the Angel so I know what that does.
Yeah, I have no clue what it actually does either.
Okay. Your Angel kit has all kinds of crap in it. Scissors, rags, tape, needles, clamps, gloves, chill coils, wipes, alcohol, injectable tourniquets, and blood slower, instant blood packets, coffee reddener, tubs of meat mesh, bone pins, side injectors, all this good shit. It's big enough to fill the trunk of a car.
Oh wow.
If you use its spended stock, you can spend 0 to 3 of its stock per use. You can resupply for 1 barter per 2 stock. If your circumstances let you barter for medical supplies. Alright. So you can either stabilize it, speed the recovery, or revive someone who's died. Okay. So you're going to use it to speed the recovery of someone at 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Don't roll. They choose. You can either spend 1 stock and they spend 4 days or 1 week split down on chill stats and mobile happy. Or else they do down on everyone else.
Yeah. I should have just let it happen.
So either Folger is
your
comfortable
head
for 4 days but basically out of the picture, or else he
start of
you know.
his hell, and we blame myself. I'm
Die.
your poison, reason me poison.
I'm trying to figure that out. Let me
Just
quickly
can't
read what
swallow
it says in
it.
the book.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Lift out tomorrow.
Honestly, it doesn't take like 3 days for me to heal from a wound like that. I would take just the 3 days.
3 days to recover that one wound, and I was hoping that this would make it happen like in a matter of hours instead of days.
Oh, no.
It's like, what would an angel be able to do with them instead?
Feels that way. But it's okay.
Sorry, I'm still reading that.
Feel free, add all the songs you'd like. Poison, poison.
Most of this doesn't actually help them heal. It just means that
Yeah.
either they heal more comfortably, or you can get stuff out of them when they heal, which was not really what I expected.
Yeah, I
Nope.
expected like something different as well. So, shit.
Well, Okay, so here's a question: Is how does an angel normally heal somebody? Like, what does that actually look like for them? Because I could learn one of theirs instead, right? Get a move from another playbook. That's also an
Oh
option.
yeah. You can do healing touch, which is basically you are like a psychic healer. You touch them and they heal, but you're opening your brain to them.
See, I was thinking that I would have like a med pack that I could help bandage somebody up and they would heal faster.
I mean,
and,
they would
yeah.
heal faster. It's like it's only like 4 days or so instead of like however long it would be to heal a gunshot wound in real life.
True.
Yeah, but I have a
I'm a
feeling
dragon.
that we're.
Like I don't know. I never really specified that. Yeah.
I just don't know if healing
I-
touch makes
I'll-
much sense.
I'll tell you what is like. We have a very
Yeah.
limited time to actually take care of this. I don't want to cheapen
Yeah.
healing, so tell you.
I'm gonna think about this. I think for what we're gonna get, what I want to get for next time, and then maybe we just get some bandages or something at this point.
Yeah.
And
So we can move forward.
Tell you forward. Let's tell you what. How to put this? Let me just open this up to the table because we're playing a game of make believe. Very, very, very.
I did.
Have fun with each other on one of our days off. I don't spend time on this. I would much rather open it up to the table. Do we want to just say you can use the kit to heal now because that way is like we can get back to playing. That would like lessen the impact of harm, but it would also mean that Fluffy has a lot of power to basically just change this up. Or do we want to like say with rules as written? Like I am open to whatever you guys want to do. I'm inclined to just say, yeah, you spend 1 stock from your kit, you heal the harm, we get on our way.
Yes.
We could do that.
I plead for this.
Oh, you were going to add it?
Whatever is
one
easier
stock heal,
for-
1 harm.
There you go.
That
There we go.
sounds-
Well,
The kit only
Ah,
holds 2. So,
Sorry.
Or my
I'll
kit
tell-
only holds 2.
yeah, I'll tell you what. We are in a magical post-apocalypse. She's got some fucking healing potions somewhere. You drink the healing potions. You feel your wounds knit together because, like, I do not have time to track for 4 days where Folger's out of commission. However, that is both rare and hard to restock. So we'll figure that out when you need to restock it. You'll need to find someone who has that to restock that kit.
Yes.
Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Good
And,
now, and we can get right on our way.
yeah,
All
so
right,
I'm
there we
gonna
go.
have an
Problem.
angel kit with 1 stock left because you only have 1 damage, right?
Correct.
Nice.
Let me write that
You
down
got
real
2
quick.
damage.
Every now and then I get a little bit there.
Okay. So Snope sees you pulling the potion out of their kit. She is scowling up a storm because she knows those are rare. She knows that those really can't be made very well, like all. So she is like okay, but after this we're done. It's like your favor is called in. You don't get to hold that over my head ever again.
I do not have a supplier.
You do not have a supplier. Okay, so Dragonista, sorry, Folger, you're back up to full health. You guys can make your way back. You guys can make your way back to the bar at this point, probably with no real issues, because if you do want to cross this, well, let me pull the map real quick. At this point, the barriers are mostly at the edges anyway. It's like you might get a few looks. Let me ask you this: do the chieftains have any particular way of dressing that would mark you as a chieftain in public, Folger? Or any? like Fluffy, Dragonista, you're not like associated with the chieftains. Like you just happen to eat at the same bar. So I'm not going to ask you this, but it's like, is there anything else that would mark you as a chieftain? Any tattoos, clothing, dressing, stuff like that?
There's a to be a part of the chieftains officially, or to be officially recognized as a chieftain, they would give you a tattoo wherever you want to place it, but it will be marked on your body. And
Okay.
if you show it, you gain access to
You thinking
any
of moving out on your own
guards
or with a
any
friend you don't know yet,
buildings that
so
are
you can
under
stream one day?
chieftain control.
I'm sure you'll get to that point. Yeah. Yeah, everything takes time, unfortunately.
Okay, let me type that up.
The only people who don't have it are probably the patrons.
Say that again.
The only people who I would say the people who work with chieftains have the tattoo, as they are recognized as trusted chieftains, trusted within the chieftains.
Okay, so is this
Patron,
like?
what's up?
So are we talking like gang membership or like like upper echelon kind of things? Is like are there two tattoos? Is it just the one?
Upper echelon, because it pretty much acts as a pass, so you can have so that you show you're authorized to access any restricted areas that are
Uh,
affiliated with the chieftain. Show a tattoo, and it shows that you have gained up in the ranks, or you have been seen as trusted amongst the highest of echelons.
Okay.
I would say
So
be
I'm
you.
gonna keep that written down. I was thinking more along the lines of how do gang members identify each other in the streets? Are it's like I'm not talking high level echelons. I'm talking like, do you have a gang sign or like a rag you
Oh,
wear of a
gang
certain
sign.
color in a certain place?
Yes,
So,
it's, it's since we
Mm,
are the winged flame. It's literally a dragon. It's literally two dragon wings that's lit up in flames,
so is that
and
like a
it can be
tattoo or
placed.
an emblem on the jacket or?
It's a tattoo.
Okay. Arm, neck, face, ear. Where are we looking?
Because of the different species we deal with, it can be placed anywhere that's available, as long as it can be visible and seen if you
Okay.
show it, of course.
So you're
So of course,
wandering around Corvid territory with a gang tattoo on display, or are you trying to hide that up?
hide it because we live in the same city as Corvid.
Wasabi is stuck in your
And
head
I'm just gonna
now. I
flash
just want to
that.
dance because it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because because remember we're still in pedestrian areas.
Yeah, you're in the back alleys. You're mostly in pedestrian areas. You're avoiding the main district. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
say you get all the way out to here, and at this point you have like a choice. You can try to sneak across the line, or you can just try to shoot your way through. Sneaking or shooting?
No,
What
wait.
are you trying to do?
Where are we at again?
Like right along this line, going back into Wingflame territory.
Okay. And what are my choices?
I mean, the way I see it, you're basically trying to cross the line from one gang's territory into the other. You're gonna have it's gonna be pretty easy just because like the Corvids are looking out. They're trying to keep people from coming into their territory. It's like you're recognized by the people on the other side as a gang member, so you just need to cross the line somehow. You're basically just trying to sneak or shoot your way across to get from the Corvid territory into the Chieftain territory.
Indeed.
Am I being unfair? Does that make sense?
That does make sense. Wait. So we snuck our way in.
You snuck your way in by shooting a sniper. By the way,
Fair enough.
are you going back the same way?
Probably shouldn't.
No, we're
Not
going back
exactly the
way.
same way.
Not exactly, but still want to take the back. Still want to stay out of sight, out of mind. Back alley.
All right. So what do you do? It'd be either a cool roll or a sharp roll.
That's a
Right.
solid
Cool or
question. I
hard?
wanted to-
You like Duo's voice?
No, I can lead the way if you want.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
agree. It's a nice
I'm good at
voice.
this sort of stuff.
All right, Dragon needs to go ahead and roll.
Let's see. 2 dice.
2d6 plus whatever your cool is.
I got a 10.
10. All right, no issues. You're able to sneak your way across. You wait for a lull in the guard's attention. You just cross through the barrier. Folger, you flash your gang tattoo. They say, "Cool, you're one of us." They let you in. That takes us over to the elemental hideout, or rather, to this area of the map where you know the elementals tend to hang out. You got three entryways into the underground, shall we say. Which one are you using, and what are you doing to attract their attention to get them to come to you?
And they're blocking the entrance, right? Or the
No,
oh,
let me be clear here. It is a hideout. There is no set
Yeah.
location for them. It's not like you go here, you knock on the door with a secret password. They're
Aw.
elementals. Like, these guys live underground.
Thank you,
It's like
Penny.
you need to either know
You
in
flatter
advance
me.
where they live and go there and hope they don't just leave, or you need to bait them out somehow. It's like they are reclusive. They hate you. They hate humans. They kind of lump you animal people in with the humans as the wizard servants. They don't like you. They value their privacy. That's why I'm saying, what are you doing to draw them out? What are you doing to get their attention? It's like you need to talk to them. You need to bargain with them. You need to figure out where Sierra Seabreeze is so that she can help solve the gang war. What do you do?
Oh. We don't just need to sneak past them. We need to talk to them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, that's fun. Folger, you're good at talking, or at doing a good talk, aren't you?
Ah,
Yeah, might as well, right?
I thank you.
Looking at
I just try to be me.
well,
Okay. Let me quickly go through some options for you. You have, I believe, the
Ah,
correct me if I'm wrong. I think you have to move fingers in every pie, do you not?
yes, I do.
So what you could do is you could talk to. It's like you have like some gang members that go to your bar. You have connections. You just go out. You roll plus hot. You say, "Hey, maybe I want to put out feelers. I want to talk to people. I want those people to talk to other people. I want them to find an elemental, and that elemental talks to other elementals. And then maybe somebody shows up at your bar. On 10 plus, it shows up just like magic. And on a miss, well, close is close, right?
Close
That's
is close.
yeah.
Yeah,
You could also just go into where you know where the elementals are supposed to be, like in those couple blocks, and you could try to threaten them out. You could try to you could try to offer them something they want. That would be, again, roll plus hot, but with what's it called? With seduce, manipulate. You're basically saying, I will promise you X, Y, Z if you come out. Personally, I think that the Maestro D move works a lot easier on my end. It's just simpler to understand what you're doing. What is the fiction that you're taking advantage of? It's like you have connections, you have people, you're talking to them.
I think I'm gonna go with the former option.
All right, roll plus hot.
Hell yeah. Ooh, that's a nice one. Plus 2. I'm at 13.
13. Hot damn. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is gonna take probably a little bit. Like you have people going out there, you know. It's like if you were to draw a little map, you could draw like a little heat map of people going out, like little diagram of this person talks to somebody else, this person talks to somebody else. They're putting out the word that you, the number 3 in the chieftains, you really want to talk to on elementals. Like the higher up, the better. And you know, maybe you don't know where they are. Maybe they don't know where they are. But it's like somebody in the city knows where they are.
Yeah.
And you have the pull, you have the social capital, and you can make it happen. So, you're in the bar. You're still kind of feeling the smart from that wound. It's closing up. The magic potion did a real nice job. Dragonisa and Fluffy, you can decide whether you're there or not. But the entire bar rumbles. It's like you can feel you see the person you can see the singer on stage kind of like falters in the middle of their song. They kind of go like, oh, what the fuck was that? It's like the entire bar shakes. The earth is rumbling, and basically you see as the entire street rises up, like an entire coming up. You see this figure that is basically a palace.
Oh, jeez.
How to put it? You could see the shape of this thing that was a person at some point before the Lich Lord got his dirty little tentacles into it. This is a stone elemental that has been carved and encrusted and engraved. It looks like scars where these things you can see fittings where jewels have been torn out, presumably by this guy's friends, because they represent, you know, the past of being an object, being a decoration. This thing rises up out of the street, pushing tiles apart. It shows up. You see one giant ruby eye, and by ruby I do mean like a literal gemstone, kind of flickering with animate fire. It it scooches up to the window, presses one ruby against the glass, and in a voice that's more felt than heard, like bassy in your feet, in your bones, says, "You wanted to talk? Talk." What do you do?
Oh.
First off, I recover from my shock, as I wasn't expecting this, but still glad that an opportunity has arisen. And I say, I take it you're an earth elemental. Well, ask it really.
Fire, actually. No shit. Yes, I'm an earth elemental. Fuck, I need to name this guy. What? Crap, I fucked myself. I was so focused on the aesthetics, I didn't think about the name.
We'll call him George.
Georgie.
Oh, jeez.
Shit. Brick. His name. Yeah, he introduces himself as like. It's like. Yeah, crap, I can't do the voice. I'm sorry. It's like I want to do the voice, but also it is late in the day and my throat is not cooperating.
It's okay.
He introduced himself in the same kind of shaking the street voice. People are starting to look at this and like, what the fuck is going on? He introduced himself like he's Brick. He's not. I understand you're looking for an elemental, and I was sent to talk to you, so get on with it. What do you want? I don't like being out here. It's too hot.
Fair enough. Just, I wish for one thing. Now, I would like to request if you know the whereabouts of an individual by the name Sierra Seabreeze.
Seabreeze. Describe her for me, will you? What she look like? I think I know the name, but I want to be sure.
Goddamn, I forgot her description too. Give me a second. How the hell did I describe him? Shit. Alright. Description time. Hush, stomach. We'll be fine. Alright. So I'm just gonna name the description of her. Okay. Sierra Seabreeze is an old friend of mine. She looks somewhere both no wings. We call her lizard folk, if you will. She's a bit shorter than me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Fuck. Yeah. She and the boss's son had a thing going. It's like she's in the underground somewhere. I think they ran off together. Had kind of an affair. I was like, I shouldn't. It's weird to see like a palace look bashful but it's like it's not like a blush because like he's made out of rock. Yeah, you can see like the cracks open up in the facade kind of thing where it's like the stone is breaking apart and crashing together again as he kind of those ruby eyes dash side to side. Like he's not comfortable talking about this kind of thing. But he says, yeah, I know her. She and Ruby had a thing. So, it's kind of awkward. The boss was actually all up in arms about that because he wasn't too thrilled about it. Didn't want Ruby going off and with like some kind of mortal thing. Some kind of mortal thing. So got to clarify where the spaces are in that sentence. Yeah, it's like if you want, I can bring you to the boss. You can talk it out with him. It's like if you want, he just kind of opens up his mouth. Like you can see it just gapes open, floor to like roughly your height with like you can see that his mouth. You can walk inside his stomach, and he's like ready to go down into the below.
This seems perfectly safe. We should go.
If you're doing this, I'm coming with you.
Well, not like we have any other choice. This is our only best lead, so might as well take the hitch.
All right.
Lead the way, Brick.
Okay. So Tom kind of turns to you and says, "Are you fucking serious? Shit, that's twice. That's twice in a day. I'm have to pick up your slack. It's like, okay, I'll watch the bar, but you fucking owe me for this, Folger." So
Love
you kind of walk.
Tom.
Oh, fuck you, yeah. You walk out into the street. You go down into the mouth of this earth elemental.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like it's actually relatively spacious in here. It's like
It's only about
fucking
3.5 minutes.
This guy is the size of a condo. Like you go down into his throat. You find actually quite a lovely living room. It's kind of old because it is 20 years old at this point, so the furniture is kind of falling apart. You can see that elementals have done their best to destroy this place because like this is a constant reminder of what they were to the Lich Lords and to people. So like you find you don't find so much a well-appointed living room as much as the splintered remains of one. And you don't see the moment he submerges, but you can kind of feel it. You feel that rumble as like the pavement settles around you, and it's like
Okay.
you can it's hard to describe. It feels like you can feel the difference between airy and then claustrophobic. Like you can feel the things settling down around you, and then things start to smooth out as he actually gets properly underground and starts burrowing. And then I think that's where we'll cut off this section, at least until next week. Getting swallowed by an earth elemental. For now,
yes,
let's go back.
slowly.
Yeah. Let's go
Yeah.
back to Iris and Gazelle for a time.
Okay.
You guys are about to embark into the Holy Zoo. You look fabulous, wearing these tattered remnants of radiation suits. You can see they've been patched time and again. They've been like damaged, stabbed, and shot, and you hope that doesn't actually affect how effective they are.
I got
It's like it's better than nothing, right?
I got plenty of duct tape. It's fine. We'll just patch the holes with all the duct tape.
Yeah, good plan. Duct tape solves everything.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So, I'll admit I didn't think we'd get this far in this episode, so I am kind of on the rail. We'll figure this out. Fuck, we'll see the pants it.
Mhm.
Where do you go into the zoo? It's like you got 3 entry points inside the city. One of them is probably off limits just because it's right next to where the golems live. You have then you have 2 entrances that are kind of sort of near the militia buddies. Where are you going in?
Probably like right underneath where the E is. I don't know. Gazelle, what do you think?
I feel like that's a good place to start. Get right into that E.
All right, sounds like a good plan. So you can see that the militia buddies kind of wave you goodbye, and as you're leaving, you see that there's a corvid that gets tucked. Or rather, as you're getting ready to leave, you see that there's a corvid, maybe not an ambassador is the wrong word, but somebody who looks like fancy and well dressed. They're wearing like wearing an ornate sword with corvid markings. You see him brought to the edge of the compound, and he's very quietly and hastily ushered into the longhouse that's where Axel lives. What do you do?
Seeing this, I kind of fall a little behind from the militia buddies as they're heading off, and kind of try to take a peek inside as to what's going on between Axel and this other person.
Okay, you're trying to do this stealthily without being noticed?
Yes.
Roll act under fire. Plus cool.
Okay. So I got a 3 plus 1, so 4.
Okay, that's a miss. So, you are trying to do this stealthily. You have a miss. Unfortunately, what that means is that you're actually. Tell me what you're doing. Like, lay this out for me. How are you trying to peek through the door, listen at the window? What are you doing to figure this out? It's a longhouse, right?
Yeah, it's a log house, so I kind of snuck up to like right to the window, and I was trying to just peek over and see what was going on, and I guess I probably lost my footing somehow and just freaking made like a loud noise.
Hi, Shining.
outside,
So we are playing
giving away
Apocalypse
somebody was
World.
listening in.
It's much worse than that. This is a full miss. It's like You have like you're leaning against the window. You lose your footing. You slip through the window. You crash
Oh,
there into the center of the longhouse in front of Folger. Sorry, in front of Axel. You know, you can see his eyes flash to you. He's got that big
Ye-
bony chest, a bit like big bone armor built in. You see that he's like midway through lifting a toast to this eagle looking fucker. It's like what's this guy's name? Like,
hey, hey, Belle. I knock on the door at this time. By the way.
Okay. Let me quickly try to resolve this real quick. I need to find a name for this guy. Yeah, eagle-looking fucker. He's wearing like not a business suit because this is, but like the fantasy equivalent of one. He's here. He's carrying a briefcase. He's looking nice. He's very well put together. He and Axel are in the process of like lifting glasses of amber liquid to each other. What looks like a toast. And then Gazelle comes tumbling through the window, glass shattering. They stare at you, and what's his face? Iris knocks at the door. You can see that Axel is fucking pissed. Like the ambassador, Bright is his name.
Mm.
He's trying to keep it together, but he's like staring at this, like going, "This is not the terms of our deal. What Axel? What is happening? Who is this?" And I'm gonna say that right now they're a bit distracted. So probably Axel and they are not going directly to the door, but someone else cracks the door and says, "Hey, we're not admitted visitors at this time."
Oh yeah, I understand. I was going to knock on the door, and then my friend actually pushed on the glass. I don't know how he ended up through the glass, but we were just not stopping. We wanted to talk to you guys real quick, but I see this is a bad time. We could pay for the window. We didn't mean to break the window. We were just going to knock on the door, and my friend accidentally hit your window and took it out. So sorry about that. It's.
I think, what I think this fluffy bean his name's Coffee. It's like he's a lovely like mottle brown color of otter. He kind of looks at you appraisingly. Kind of looks over his shoulder. Says, what does he say? I think he should. You know what? Let's let the dice decide.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll plus hot for me, will you? Or if you'd like to do something with your brainer powers, roll plus weird. Let me know what you're doing.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna do let's see. I'm trying to think. Excuse me. My hot is -1.
The best you could do is you're also pretty rich right now. You start with like 8 barter.
Yeah.
If you want, you could just bribe the guy. Say, "Hey, let me in. I'll toss you some jingle, and you let me in to see your boss." And now everyone's happy there.
Exactly. Let me come in. I'm gonna pay. Let me pay for the window. My stupid friend here just went. I don't know what they were doing, but let me pay for it. Let's just resolve this and get.
Okay. So he kind of accepts that, pockets the money.
Mm-hmm.
He leads you into the boss. Let me try to figure out how to phrase this. Gazelle, you can see that Axel is fucking pissed. It's like he is looking at you. like you look at those eyes and go like, yeah, your brother, but also he is plotting your death right now. Like he is thinking of the ways he could dismember you. He's going like this is an affront. It's like, this isn't coincidence. This isn't an accident. He's looking at he's accepting the he's accepting the bribe to get the window fixed. Which in this case is probably just like we're gonna go into the city and pry a window out because there's not a whole manufacturing for windows nowadays. He's just gonna go out and like prise it out of a car or something and put that in instead. He's very much Iris and Fluffy can both see that he is very much considering this. Like this is, you guys are spying on him. You are breaking into his home in the middle of a private meeting between him and the Corvids. He's like, this is, again, another, he will remember this moment. It's like, he's not going to do anything about it right now, but you guys should both be prepared for badness sometime in the future because of this.
Fair point. Fair point.
The bribe is going to smooth things over, but it's like, this is going to be remembered.
Yeah.
So he's looking at there. I think what he does right now is he says, you guys get the fuck out of my compound.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's like coffee. Make sure they leave. See them to the door. Take them out, and you can see that Bright is already starting to cover up documents on the table there. You can see that it's like actually you can kind of see from the angle before he like shoves his briefcase on top of him again that it's like a negotiation. It's a contract. It's like, hey, you can see that they're talking about how they want the militia buddies on side, like what they would do to get them on side, what they can do to end this political neutrality, because the Corvids they realize, hey, we have less territory than the chieftains, we have less people. The chieftains have like the Forge district, they have all the weapons and manufacturing stuff. It's like even if most of that was powered by elementals, so it's not really working right now. They know this is where the money lives. They say, well, we want the food. We want the militia. We want you guys on side. And right now, you guys just blundered into the middle of that. So he's
right.
like,
What are you actually? Yeah.
What? So you can see that Coffee is grabbing you by the elbow. He's like insistently trying to drag you out of the tent to basically throw you in the holy zoo with no militia buddies. What do you do?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's not going to do me any good to fight them, right now. So I think I'm going to go willingly. I'm just going to like leave.
Okay.
Dragging, Gazelle with me because they're an idiot.
Yeah. Axel calls out to Gazelle as you go. He says, "Don't come back."
Fuck.
Ah.
My heart.
All right. So that was the thing.
Yeah.
The Holy Zoo. Not the Holy Zoo. The Lich Lord's Tower. You can see that this thing is fucking massive. It's like you can see that you can see where the base is, and if you were to climb on top of it, you can see that it goes all the way to the horizon. This thing is like magically stabilized. The reason it fell over was because it was just that tall, and even now is like infinitely long kind of thing. You go inside, you can see immediately that at the base of each room, there are more rooms than should fit inside this space. That this space is like, I'm not going to say like a maze or like the TARDIS. It's like what you would get if the TARDIS broke. It's like you have different rooms that are all jumbled together, that are all like a maze that shouldn't fit together because they're all like, there are like 15 rooms all trying to occupy the same space.
Thank you, Asha, for doing the shout out for me.
Kind of shifting in and out of reality as you go. So you need to find your way to the library. Is there anybody you know who could lead you there? Is there anybody in the city who like studies this area?
I'm trying to think.
I mean, the answer could be you. You're kind of a weird guy. He's like you,
Yeah.
weird person. You study people when they're not looking. Have you been in here before?
Um. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. I've been in here probably once, but it's been a long time.
Okay. Why were you here before? Well, like, what brought you here?
Just knowledge. Trying to seek knowledge. Like to fine tune my craft. You know.
Let me quickly type all this stuff up so I don't miss anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry you're lost, Shining. Think of Apocalypse Pie like D&D, except that it's very off rail.
Bu- 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 bum.
They don't want you know, but who? You are perhaps going more than table scraps, and you imagine what we could do for you.
All right. So let me ask you this, Iris.
Mhm.
How different is it here than before? I mean, obviously it's going to be different because you have this place that is basically just shifting. It's a madhouse. It is like 15 different rooms all trying to pass through each other at the same time. Like you can open a door and go to different. It will open to three. You can open the door twice and it'll lead to 3 different rooms. What? Yeah. How is it different?
I mean, it's very it's a lot more jumbled than I remember it. Obviously,
That's interesting.
it wasn't.
Like,
It wasn't.
Degradation is occurring, kind of.
Yeah, like degradation. It wasn't this bad when the last time I was here. Things were still kind of in order the last time. Not as much in order. Like you still have an occasional like issue where like this where you like open a door, you have one space, you open it again, you have a totally another. But for the most part, you know, the magic before still worked right to, you know, take you where you needed it to go.
All right. So it's like I said, it's a jumbled mess.
Mm-hmm.
More than that, it is like hot in here. It is moist. It is dank. It reeks of something. It's like you find yourselves
Holy cow!
stepping over
Drew
the
Lich!
mess.
Hey!
The
Hello!
change
Welcome!
one step
Thank you
to
very much
just,
for
like,
the raid!
terrifying
Drew, how are
content.
you doing? Eee.
Let me ask you this, Gazelle. You and the
Yay!
Fluffy Beans have been near her.
And thank you very much for the raid, you bean.
What it does is it
How was your stream?
disgorges monsters sometimes. What kind of monsters come out of here? Like how often?
Yay! Yeah, happy Easter! Happy Easter! What'd you do? What'd you stream? Oh, good, good, good. Nice, nice. So today we're playing Apocalypse World slash what we like to call Apocalypse Pie. Basically, it is a role-playing game similar to D&D, but it's a little bit more off the
Did you
rails.
hear the question?
Me? What? Huh?
But let me introduce
Oh,
myself real quick to all your viewers.
Sorry.
My name is Raven.
I said,
I'm just a
you
cute
know
little
that
bean on
this
the internet. I
Listening
like to have
Tower,
fun and
like,
you know hang out with
makes
friends.
things, okay?
Whether
that's
and try new
radiation
games.
or,
So
like, natural
usually I do
items
VR
or
chat,
occasionally
but
monsters.
occasionally
Is
I
there
will
any
also play
pattern
other
to this
games
thing
such
leaking?
as
What
role-play
was
games
the
and
most recent thing that came out of here?
you know other games.
Mhm.
So
The most recent
welcome in.
occurrence
I
from the
appreciate every
tower
single one of you
was
for coming in.
a leak of more radiation from one of the more unexplored floors. But there's usually signs
Gran
before a
Turismo
breach is
7
about to
VR
happen
and
for
WoWs.
Reptile.
Nice.
What signs?
Yeah. Whether it be low rumblings in the earth or some soft humming in the distance to indicate one of the latent magical items might be close to critical mass. Or it could even just be, like you said, some of the monsters just breaching the walls themselves or finding ways to escape the towers. Being trapped in there for so long, I'm sure they've gained some very scary and devastating abilities.
Okay.
I think it's time to go. Bang, bang, bang. Don't look your best face on everybody. Pretend you know this song. Everybody come hang. Let's go out with a bang. Bang, bang, bang.
So I'm going to
Bang, bang.
offer you guys a choice of how you want to get around the tower. Option 1 is you can roll plus cool to kind of read the tower, try to figure out what's going to happen. Or you can try to read the room and try to be in the right spot when the room's changed to something else.
Yeah.
Or, and I think Iris, you'll like this one.
Yeah.
You can kind of reach out. You can kind of like get a feel for the tower,
Mm-hmm.
and you can try to control it. You reach out. You can basically use your weird to control where you land.
I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try.
Dropping, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to control the control the tower. Try to make it hopefully take us where we need to go.
I feel like if she teleports us, it's like a 50-50 if she misses. Like we could be teleported somewhere really, really good or really, really, really bad and possibly die.
Well, if we do it the wrong place the first time, we just try it again. I see no issues with this logic.
It's pretty flawless logic,
Yeah, I'm pretty good with these rooms. I've been here once, so I know how to work these doors.
Okay. Yep. I totally believe you.
Yeah.
Let's see them dice.
All right. Well, I got a 5 plus 2, so 7.
Okay. So go ahead and tell me where you want to go.
The other side of the tower. I don't know where I want to go. As a player, I don't know where I want to go.
Well, you know that you're here looking for the library, right?
Yeah.
For information on the Kretch, you're looking to find out what happened to them, so that you can bring that back to Snow, and she can use that to basically.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, oh, this thing is an armadillo, or like it's a muted chinchilla, something like that.
Yeah, and I know that the library is probably pretty big, so I'm trying to figure out because this is more of like a poison / beasts. I try to like navigate us to that section of the library.
Okay. So on a 7, I have some good news.
Oh, yay!
You kind of reach out. You're able to hear it. Actually, you tell me, what does it sound like? You're reaching out your mind. You're touching the feeling of Elishtor's tower. There's like a feeling of wrongness there. Like
Mhm.
it feels like this feeling has kind of seeped into the very bones of the tower. It feels greasy and oily, and like it's trying to reach out and
Eek.
grab you back. It's like you can feel it like almost trying to suck you into the wall.
Yeah.
Like you resist the urge. You kind of like it's like you take that feeling and you wrench it around. You like tweak it. You just pull it and yank on it, and you find yourself inside the tower. You turn around and you look, and you're alone.
Oh, yay!
Meanwhile, Gazelle, you find yourself in the treasury. It's like
Dakota,
you're trying to
hi!
hold, and this is a bad thing because you can see more than that. You can smell the sound of magic items.
Uh-oh.
You can smell acid. You can smell sparks, ozone. You can see you look down and you see at your feet that there's like a wand that's sparking. It's about to go off. Like this is you are inside a nuclear reactor of things. So, I think that's probably a good place for us to cut off.
I don't like you. You're a bully.
I am a bully, yes.
No! No!
Just leave yourself on that little cliffhanger.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why would you do this? No.
Suffer!
I don't like this. You should.
Iris, you doomed me.
What do you mean? Everything went perfectly fine. I'm where I needed to be.
There are
I'm
no
so
consequences
glad.
for this.
So who's in the belly of the beast with me? I know
That
Dragonista is, but
is Fulgur, Dragonista, and Fluffy have all been eaten by an elemental and are being taken to see the elemental king. And yes,
fuck yeah.
everything is coming up peaches.
Everything is coming to plan. Oh, jeez.
Everything is coming to sausage.
Coming to sausage?
I'm not gonna lie. I heard you say I got teleported to the treasury. I got so excited, and then I remembered. I'm like, oh no! Wait.
Oh,
that's
no!
Terrible.
This is terrible, actually.
This is actually bad. No.
Congratulations, you're in a dragon's horde of magical items, and they're all sentient, and they're all the One Ring. They all want to eat your soul.
Oh.
Give me
Pain
your
and suffering is all I know.
Oh. For some reason, that didn't,
What happened?
the shout out didn't, work
For Dakota?
for Drew. Let me try that again. There we go. Now it worked. I don't know why.
Wait, yeah, it didn't work. Huh?
Yeah, I got it.
There it goes.
We're good.
Gotcha.
All right. So that
Yeah.
at least gives me some time to think about what I'm going to do next, and gives you some time to stew in that and suffer for it.
Yeah.
Wow, I took actual notes this session. Let's fucking go.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Good. Yes. Maybe that way I can borrow your notes. You borrow your notes too.
Yeah. Well, and then, yeah.
Okay. So before we all disappear,
Yeah.
end of session stuff. So you pick. Let's go on the table. Everyone pick someone they think they learned more about today to increase their HX, or if you think nobody's learned more about you, to decrease that HX. Asbeth, how about you go ahead and start?
I think Fulgur's learned more about me.
All right, Fulgur, go ahead and add +1 to Dragonisa on your sheet. Does that bring you up to +3, +4? What's it bring you up to?
Okay, if I look at my notes, my from session one, not session zero. From session one, my HX with Dragonista is originally +2, so I'm at +3 right now.
All right, fantastic. Fluffy, who do you think has learned more about you?
Either be Fulgur or Dragonista. Dragonista.
Okay, what's that put you to with Fluffy?
+1.
+1. Okay. Iris,
Yes.
who do you
Uh,
think knows you better, or knows you less right now?
Um, I think Gazelle knows me better.
I know you wanted to murder me all along.
Yes.
Well, the good news is you probably did so.
Yep, you know,
You know.
I mean, I did just have to try to rescue them from being murdered by their,
Yeah.
brother. So
And actually, it occurs to me that Fluffy healed Dragonista, which I'm pretty sure does something to HX. sorry, Fluffy healed Fulgur.
Yeah.
So that adds to what I
Yeah.
have for him now.
So, real quick, because I used my weird stat, I get experience for that, right?
Yeah. You get one XP for every time you use every time you roll something with that stat.
Okay.
Oh, that means wait, +2? Because I rolled from hand and pie. Fingers and pie. Or did that say?
Okay, yeah. When you heal another player character's harm, you get +1 HX with them for every second of harm you heal. So, Fluffy, go ahead and mark +1 HX with Fulgur.
What is the max again? Is it +4?
It is +3. If you get to +4, you mark experience and you reset your HX with them to +1.
Okay.
Does
I
that
gained
trigger?
A lot of experience this time. this time around.
All right. Is anyone add 5 experience from their moves? Zachary, trying to talk. You are again muted.
Not yet.
no.
Cool. All right.
Question.
Answer.
I'm looking at the sheet from the last session. And it looks like I was already at like 5 experience for improvement.
Okay.
I don't know what I did for it.
I could not tell you that.
Well, shit.
Let me go up to the Noms and Dice Rolls things. Is this in the pins, maybe?
In the meantime, I will catalog all my HX with everyone else. Because I'm a bartender, and it must be I've seen all you at least once.
Oh, I think this is a. I must not have marked the gosh dang it. The form as I get it starts with everything checked. So it probably just forgot to uncheck all of those. I have no idea what your experience is at from the previous session to this. So I would need to actually go back and listen to figure out what things are at. Unless you already know how many times you rolled sharp and hot. Like you rolled hot at least once this session for fingers and every pie.
And I rolled for you call this hot last session because shit went down.
Yeah. So you
So
got
that
at
puts
least
me at,
2
what, 2 or
experience.
3?
Yeah.
At least 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and edit your sheet and go ahead and post a new copy there. but wait to actually post it until we finish up, because we are still looking. Raven, you selected Gazelle.
Yeah.
Fulgur, who do you think knows you better now?
Oh,
Right.
who knows me better? Fluffy. Yeah, I would say Fluffy.
All right, Fluffy, go ahead and add plus one to that should bring you to +2, I believe. Right?
That's right, Fluffy. Look at me. I summoned an entire fucking Earth Elemental because I had swag.
Did that me? Hello. Back. Toss.
Does that bring you to
Tap,
+2
tap,
with Fulgur?
I love the chase. I love to sorry, sink my teeth and be.
With who? Fluffy?
Yeah, digital.
Yeah.
Dakota, I see that you got a 10
Oh,
stream streak.
Yeah.
Yay!
Add +1 for Fulgur because you know Fulgur better now. Gazelle, probably have to choose Iris, right?
Yeah. I also
Okay.
have new side quest for myself to fix relationship with
Survive.
brother.
Yes.
Survive.
All right.
No objective.
All right, Iris, go ahead and mark +1 with Gazelle.
Okay.
Now let's go around, pick new highlights. Dragonista, what's your highest stat right now? Is it still +cool?
It's plus cool.
Yeah.
And then
Go ahead,
after that.
go ahead and highlight cool, and then who's got the highest HX on your sheet?
Iris.
Iris, go ahead and pick a stat
Or
to
no,
highlight.
Iris
or-
and Lith is the same too. But
Yeah.
Lith isn't with us.
Yes, well, Iris is here. Yes, so Iris, go ahead and pick a stat for Dragonista to highlight. She's already got cool highlighted.
All right. What was the next highest stat for you?
Hot.
Hot. Okay, hot. That's
Okay.
hot.
Asbeth, could you please update your character sheet and upload a new copy? While we're doing that, Fluffy,
Yes.
I want you to highlight your hard, please, and then who has the highest HX on your sheet?
Iris.
Iris, go ahead and pick a stat boost for Fluffy.
Okay. Fluffy, same question. What's your next?
Next highest?
Uh-huh.
Cool or sharp would be the next highest.
Let's go sharp.
All right, digital, if you please upload an updated sheet to the Downs and Dice Rolls thing. Iris, go ahead and highlight your weird, and then who's got the highest HX on your sheet?
It is a tie between Dragonista and Gazelle.
Okay, who do you want?
Well, Gazelle's probably be the one that has been with me the entire session. So probably Gazelle.
Yeah.
All right, what's she highlighting?
Am I picking or is she picking? I don't know.
You are.
Picking.
Wait.
Okay.
picking for her.
Jack Savolpine, thank you very much for the follow.
Weird.
Weird is already highlighted. Pick something else.
My hot.
Yes.
Weird
You're
and hot. Yeah.
You're very hot. There you go.
E.
Go ahead and upload your updated sheet. Fulgur, go ahead and highlight your hard. I think not your hard. Your hot.
Highlight my hot.
Yep. And who has the highest HX on your sheet?
Wait, let me just put my highlights. Oh god damn it. Okay. Highlighted. And my highest HX is a tie.
Two kinds. Thank you very much for the lurk.
Lith and Dragonista.
Okay, Dragonista, go ahead and pick something for Fulgur.
Let's see. we keep asking.
And what's highlighted? Yeah,
What's
what's
that?
been
What's
highlighted
already
is what's
highlighted?
used, right?
Yeah,
Ah.
I've already highlighted Folger's hot for him.
Okay, I was gonna say that would be a good one. We keep making Fulgur fight, so I'll do hard.
Ooh, fun.
Great, love it.
All right, again, upload your updated sheet, please, to
Thanks,
Doms and Dice Rolls.
Thanks, Greg.
And Gazelle. Gazelle, you are a Skinner. You know what? I kind of like the idea of you using Lost, so go ahead and highlight your weird for me. Wait, is Lost hot or is hot weird?
It's not weird to be hot.
Lost is
Yeah, Lost
Plus
is
weird.
weird.
yes.
Go ahead and highlight weird.
Okay.
And who's got your highest HX?
Iris.
Iris. Would it be a deer? Select a highlight for Gazelle.
Sharp.
Sharp. Fantastic.
Okay.
So, where are we at in terms of experience?
Just leveled up, and I think I have one mark at this point.
Yep. From the HX with Folger. Yep. Who else?
I have 2 XP. Woo!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And Folger, I think you have 2 or 3, right?
I'm gonna say 2 because I don't want to just give myself that extra third. Because if I'm unsure, unless I look back to the VOD
All right.
on that session. So I'm gonna say
Iris, where you at?
2 experience.
I'm at 3.
3. Fantastic. Dragonisa?
I'm pretty sure I'm at 3.
Fantastic.
Damn.
All right. Fluffy just blazing ahead. All right. So let's plan on meeting not next week, but the week after for another session. I hope you're all looking forward to it after that cliffhanger. You know, getting eaten in the library and also
Yeah.
this.
Love you, Bill, but fuck you because I don't like this. 'Cause I know this.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
That is what I should be doing.
Exactly.
I should mention, yes, Gazelle is in a shitty situation, but also Iris is in the library.
Yeah.
Which is probably just as bad because you have spell tomes in here. They're ascension. They want to eat your soul just as much as as magic items do. So just
Well, you know.
keep that in mind.
Alright.
Yeah.
If everyone wants to hang out in Discord real quick, I'm going to work on ending stream. I want to thank everyone for watching today. I appreciate every single one of you, especially those who have followed me today. If you've not already followed, please do. That way you keep it up to date with it every time that I go live. Next time I'll go live will be Tuesday. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do a raid. We're going to do exclamation RR. That's going to give you my raid message. Just go ahead and copy that. And then when we get to whoever we're raiding, we will just drop that in their chat. So, tell you what, I am actually going to raid out to the Fun Day Paw Pet Show. If you've not seen the show, it's kind of a variety show. It's pretty cool. So here, we'll go ahead and start that raid to them. Walking away. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. I appreciate you all. Take care. And happy Easter if you celebrate. Otherwise, have a great, wonderful night.